Yeah, we definitely good now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah, so is it good now?
yeah, I got you recording, bro.
Yeah, now, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, just for example, you know what I'm saying? These niggas be playing so much games, bro, right? So I'm in here, these niggas be shuffling up on the train. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I did? I threw that shit against the fucking wall, yeah?
Oh, you threw what? You threw what against the wall?
The train, because, you know, I did a special diet, you know what I'm saying, because of my religion.
Okay.
And you shouldn't come with no meat or type of shit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so, you be telling these niggas shit, they don't understand shit. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because they so used to be doing it, they just couldn't get in the ass. This shit is straight pussy, yeah?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, my nigga, this shit is straight pussy. This whole jail is pussy, my nigga. This whole jail. This
Wow.
whole shit is pussy, yeah?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On top of that, they got a nigga up in here and he innocent like a motherfucker, you heard? You know,
Yeah.
they got a nigga up in here for crimes that he either wasn't there for or for crimes that it's not even how they trying to see it was, you heard?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you on your bully. You on your bully in there.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. You hear me?
Yeah.
It's like you can't talk to these devils politely. Man. You can't do fucking man. These are caveman ass fucking people, you heard?
Yeah.
These are caveman people. They primitive. They only understand when you hit them in the head with a rock or a stone on the fucking bat or some shit. They don't understand shit when you come at them with diplomacy and you be like, listen, this, that, and the third. They don't understand that type of shit here, right?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you gotta remember I'm in a really bad motherfucking spot, my nigga. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm in here for crimes I need to commit. You know what I'm saying? So, you
Mm-hmm.
know, it's like these motherfuckers, they know that sooner or later is gonna come to an end, where the darkness is gonna come to the light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you can't hide your dirt for so long before the water comes and makes the dirt soft where people can see that it's something in there. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that and that's the shit that's going on now, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
talking about a nigga did some shit he wasn't even there for. I'm on a camera somewhere else, like 30 minutes away in another town. I'm 30 minutes away in another town when this incident they talk about happened. And look what they do. They don't put no time on the shit, right? And the
Yeah.
reason they don't put no time on the shit is because they don't know what time I was working. Because the thing that fucked them up is that I had two jobs. So
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter what time I was working. Either way, it doesn't matter. Either way, I was working. I wasn't even in. I wasn't even in the town when the crime was committed. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's one. And then number two is how you got a motherfucking person that's a cooperating witness that put somebody else away for the same charges. You
Yeah.
don't think that there's something funny about that? That this one person has accused two people in a row of the same shit?
Yeah. That's fishy,
You see
man.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my nigga, it's definitely fishy, you know? You
Yeah.
got one person accusing two people doing the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the way they do shit out here is you white and you go to the precinct and you tell them somebody black hit you
Mm-hmm.
or did something to you, they don't even investigate. They don't give a fuck. They put the warrant out for real west. They stab hockey, you know?
Wow.
That's how
Yeah.
they do shit out here. They don't even go and say, yo, let me go talk to the niggas Let me go see what the other people have to say about what you just said. They don't even do none of that, you know?
Yeah.
That nigga just gonna say, oh yeah, and you know they hate us. You know they hate the shit of us because we from New York City. They hate us because we got that swag. When we come up here, we run dick and anything. They get mad at that.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
They get tight. They get tight at that shit, man. They get mad. They really hate. It's not just a race thing. It's a city thing. Like, they hate niggas from New York City, bro. They hate niggas that's from New York City, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So I'm dealing with racism, prejudice, and them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These fucking bird ass niggas, you know?
Yeah.
And the shit that gets me tight, it's like, boom. Now, you know, I remember somebody told me not too long ago, they was like, they were saying, yo, you need to come back to the city. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come back, but I got my money up, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to come back or whatever. But the whole story of my piece is that the bitch ain't want me to go on my own and do my own thing. She ain't want nobody to feel. She ain't want nobody to feel what I had to give. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So these people out here know that the person was a cooperating witness. And then they go and they say, we gotta take the back of this person, whether they guilty or not. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how they doing shit out here. They do shit. So bro, how you go to court for a misdemeanor, right?
Yeah.
And when you dismiss the charge, the nigga comes back and amends the misdemeanor and turns it into a felony because he got tight that you beat the charges, bro.
Yeah.
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, that's
That's called vindictive prosecution.
Well, say it again. Say it again. What it's called, Wildkat? Say it again.
It's called vindictive prosecution.
Yup, y'all heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's called vindictive prosecution. When the prosecutor gets mad that you beat the charges, and he goes to amend the charges, and the only thing he legitimized by doing that is that at the time he presented to the judge newly discovered evidence that warrants the amendment of the charge. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you don't have nothing in there, he's only doing it out of vindictiveness. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the only reason why he's doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they coming back with charges, bro, that there's no police report, no 911 call, none of that. That's like, that's for example, you get into a fight with somebody, right? And your brother says, I'm calling the police. Not you. You're the one that was in the fight. But your brother is saying, yo, I'm gonna call Popo.
Yeah.
Bro, let's stop. Why would your brother call Popo for you and not you? You can call the police for yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Unless they trying to say that you ain't stable enough to do those type of things, then that questions the person's credibility to see if the person has actually got any kind of sense.
Yeah.
You making that nigga handicapped. If you got a call for him, then he can do that himself. And then when he goes to the precinct, he don't make no statement.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. Yeah. I heard definitely what you're saying, bro. That's crazy. But so what they charge what they charge you with, Wildkat? What they charge you with, bro?
They charge me with kidnapping, assault, robbery, strangulation. Those are my charges.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
they basically trying to say that I kidnapped somebody, strangled them, assaulted them, and they was talking about guns and all that. He got no gun. You know?
Yeah, bro. I'm listening.
They talking all this gun shit. My nigga ain't got no gun.
Wow. Yeah. That's crazy, bro. So so what?
Crazy.
Yeah. That's fucked up, bro. So what they say you looking at, bro? The time you facing?
Life.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? They said the nigga facing life, bro.
Man. That's crazy, bro. Why they trying to hit you with the light, bro? Why they trying to hit you with the light for? Like, you feel me? Why? Like, what's up with that?
Because they try to hit me with the light shit because they trying to say that a nigga is persistent. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just literally fixing that shit right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm in the middle of fixing. I got you. I'm in the middle of fixing that shit right now, you heard?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Because what happened was, back in the days, I had a robbery back in the days. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid. And they split the charge, they split the charge, but then when I went to court, it was really one charge, but it looked like it's two. But both of them fell under youthful offender, and they trying to use it like it's an adult conviction, but it's not. They both fall under the same charge. You see what I'm saying? So I gotta fix that. But that's the reason why I'm facing life. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And you know what's crazy too, my nigga?
Yeah, bro.
The craziest part about it is that a nigga, let me tell you, man, a nigga was taking care of this chick, my nigga, like really like kept her safe, man, like really made, you know what I mean? That was basically like my job. You ever see that movie, that Man on Fire?
Yeah, with Denzel Washington, right?
Yeah,
okay.
I was precincting that bitch, you know?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So they taking this shit way out of context, you know? Way out of context, my nigga, because I was the nigga that was taking care of this person, making sure this person was dying,
Yeah, bro. When they hang up.
3. If this is correct, please press 1. If this is not correct, your payment has been approved. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To continue, press 1. To disconnect, press 2. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So you were saying how you show loyalty to this person and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, cause let me tell you something. When I was locked up in the feds, right? I used to be an inmate companion. An inmate companion is the nigga that watches the crazy niggas that they behind the glass and shit. They got mental problems and all that. You heard?
Yeah.
So while I was doing that, you know what I'm saying? Most of them niggas was cool with me. You know what I'm saying? They never flashed me. They never do nothing. They on the glass and so that they would actually speak with these niggas. You heard?
Yeah.
So I'm the type of nigga that I don't show like diversity towards anybody, whether they're broad down or not. I still show them love and try to have an understanding of that person. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Although some people are harder to get an understanding from than others, I still try to develop some type of an understanding with people. You know what I'm saying? That's always been my niche. My niche has always been my connection and my ability to communicate with all types of people. You heard?
Yeah.
So even though, you know what I'm saying, this person was off the rocker, I still show love. Yo, even though, you know what's crazy, and I know bad people will be like, yo, this nigga gotta be crazy. But even to this day, my nigga, I feel bad for that person. I don't like, You know how you're supposed to hate a person?
Exactly. Yes.
Especially a person that'll put you in this situation, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel more bad for that person than I do as far as like hating that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the whole thing about it is that I know that the person ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end they say you can never forget. The same way some people will never forget. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my whole thing is like I look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? This shit went so left that when I look right, I don't see where it left at because it was going left so many times and then it went right so many times. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like 50 and 50. Yeah. I know you talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you also gotta look at the situation of the situation with the what you call it. With the you gotta look at the situation from the perspective that you don't discriminate against nobody.
Yeah.
You keep it real with everybody. That's like me. If I'm with somebody, I'm with that one person.
Yeah.
And I think that one person. Hold on, they got the sergeants and the police coming over here.
Okay.
You see what they want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, let me call you back.
All right, Cat. All right.
The caller has hung up.
Bro, damn, everything good?
Nah, niggas took me to the pit out, you know?
They took you to the where?
To the box. I'm in the box right now.
The box?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
And this pussy ass nigga, man, acting like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling the niggas, I told you they was fucking with the food, you know?
Yeah.
They was fucking with my food, so I told the nigga, I said, yo, I don't want this bitch in the face no more. So, you know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to listen, but I told you can't be diplomatic with these motherfuckers. Every time you be diplomatic with them, they take that shit up the ass. You know what I'm saying? If I threw that shit against the wall, the niggas on some shook shit already with me. You know what I'm saying? So they put me in the box like that.
Damn, that's fucked up, man.
I don't give a fuck, my nigga. Yo, let me say something, bro. On some G shit, man. It doesn't matter where I do my bid at. I've been through this shit. This shit is garbage. This is light work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been through riots. I've been through all types of shit, man. This is light work for me. This is nothing. There's nothing they can do to me in this jail. If anything, they probably all the security and all the shit they got was because of me doing the shit that they heard in other spots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I say it about nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, like my nigga, I just 7 years in the box, man. What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, I feel you on that, fat. I feel you on that, man. Yeah. So what's up with so back to we was talking about before, bro. So what's up with the cause I've been hearing this chick you've been talking about like online. They be talking about this chick. She be ratting on dudes. I don't know what name they call lady something. I forgot, but they say how she be ratting on niggas and shit. And they said she was the reason that you probably got locked up and shit. So that probably fall in the same category. That ain't no coincidence from what you were saying.
Yeah, bro. I mean, yo, you hear me?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy, my nigga, because she, it's more influential than anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, the shit, whatever she said at the grand jury, you know what I'm saying, or whatever was said at the grand jury was a straight lie. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the evidence to prove that it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Look, when they know they ain't losing battle, this is what they do, right? Let me show you one thing. So they say that on a certain day something happens. But they don't know, but they ain't that person is telling the truth or not themselves. So what they do is when they charge you, they put on or about or in between this date and this date. So they'll put it in the span of 30 days. And something is supposed to happen in 1 day out of those 30 days. Like, what kind of shit is that, I think? That's like, look.
Yeah.
How do you know when something happens to you? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If something happens, you're going to know that something happened to you, right? You're not going to say, well, I'm not sure. It has to be somewhere in the month of December. This happened. I just don't remember what day it was on.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So basically, you saying that if somebody kidnapped you or took you hostage or whatever, put a gun to your head, you don't remember when that happened. And yet you didn't even go to the precinct. You didn't even dial 911. It was unreported.
Yeah, yeah, man. It sounds like this whole situation fishy, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, homie. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This whole situation is fishy, man, because like I'm telling you, man, it's some race shit, man. It's all some race shit. This ain't got to do with the niggas being guilty of anything. Because if a nigga, let me say something, man. If I was guilty of this, or anyway getting guilty of this, I would have thought to take a little plea. You know what I'm saying? I'm still young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm saying, yo, my nigga, that niggas know that these things ain't happening. Because, for example, if somebody punches me in the face, my nigga, that means I gotta go to the hospital and get medical records and say, yeah, I went to the hospital. For you to substantiate that you've been assaulted, even if it's assault 3, you got to not say it was that you felt substantial pain. Because how you could have say that you felt substantial pain months later, but at the time when you allegedly felt this substantial pain, you didn't seek no medical attention.
Mm-hmm.
You think what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How is it that somebody pulls out a gun and sticks you up, but the next day when that person goes to work, 30 minutes away in another town, you got 8 hours to go to the police and say, yo, this, that, and third happened. And you don't do that.
Exactly. And this whole situation is fucked up because I remember every time you used to come online or whatever, used to be at work. So I don't know how to fuck this whole. I'm like, wait, Wildkat's a working man. Wildkat be at work most of the time. So how the fuck could he be involved in some shit like that? You understand? You got videos. You got videos and proof of you online being at work, showing that you work. So I don't get how this whole situation fall in this, bro.
I got the camera footage, bro. I got the swipe records.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because to go inside my job, I gotta swipe my ID.
Yes.
And to come out of my job, I gotta swipe my ID. Because my job was fixed. So you gotta have an ID to get inside. So you have to swipe your ID to go inside. And you have to swipe your ID to come outside. Because that's the only way you're gonna get. It's a turnstile to get inside my job.
Mm-hmm.
See? So I'm swiping and swiping. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all this time, and remember I did a Long Island joint?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was working in the courthouse. I did that in one of the judge's chambers. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did that inside the Wayne County Courthouse, inside of the judge's chamber. Like, no one can deny that because all they got to do is go right to the judge's chambers. And he gonna get a, yeah, that's my chamber.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying I was inside the courthouse, inside the chambers, bro. I cleaned all those chambers. I cleaned the district attorney's chambers, all that when I was in the courthouse.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So all they do is saying, whenever this person says go, no matter how much evidence is against what that person is saying, no matter how ludicrous it sounds what that person is saying, we're going with that person because that person is white.
Okay.
That's basically what it is, bro.
Yeah, so that's the yeah. So that's like they got that's like the white power and shit like that.
Yeah, because look, they're not really diverse up here like they are in the city.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Up here it's just like black, white. You know how in the city you walk around the block, you got black, white, Spanish, Indian,
Mm-hmm.
Italian,
Yes.
West Indian, Jamaican. You got like so many different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
We're multicultural. Out here, maybe you're gonna see black zebra tag. That's the only thing I agree with this little bozo ass KillerKev.
Yeah.
This is a zebra tag.
Yeah. Yeah. So New York, you think you would have probably got off with this situation?
It would have never ran because let me tell you something, bro. This is why I don't give it no respect up here because let me tell you something. In the five boroughs, a prosecutor, even in the Senate, a prosecutor is not jumping for nobody. A prosecutor is basically going to go over the information that he receives. On top of that, he's going to investigate also.
Yes.
Why do you think so many police officers, detectives, prosecutors too, even lawyers go to jail? Because what happens is that when you're under the microscope and they're looking at the shit that you're doing, you know what I'm saying? They're over there like, hold on a second. So you saying that this happened. So why you didn't do this? Why you didn't do that? Why, and sometimes they try to run shit like when a person's in fear or when a person, or they try to say that when a person is in love with a person, right? Let's say you're in love with your female or whatever, you're in love with your girl. They'll be like, because of their feelings, emotions, the person doesn't go forward with what's going on, out of, emotional distraught and all that other bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something, bro. If somebody does the shit that they said that I did, which is pull a gun out, put it to somebody's head, and allegedly threat to kill that person, and that person is talking about they got beat the fuck up and shit stole, took it, and there's no way. I don't care. Let me tell you something. I don't care how much you love a motherfucker or how much emotion is involved. You is not just gonna sit there and then say, "Nah, I'm not saying nothing about this."
Exactly.
Till 8 months later or 4 months later, you're not gonna do that. Because if you're in fear of a motherfucker, the best chance you got was that motherfucker is 30 minutes away in the next town working and you find yourself in the crib. Now's your chance. Come out of here. And yo, he did this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? All it boils down to, man, let me tell you what it boils down to, man.
Yeah.
It boils down to straight jealousy, man.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. That's what it seemed like, because it seemed like you was working. It seemed like you was trying to uplift yourself with the system, with the law. You was going to, to school and all that. You was trying to study the law and all that, and they trying to frame you like that. That's all this shit looking like. They trying to frame you because they see where you're heading to. You understand?
Bro, I came up here with a book bag. From there, I went to my own spot car. I had bread, man. Put it this way, I had bread. I came from nothing to something, right? And don't get me wrong. In the beginning, you know what I'm saying? In the beginning, Shorty came through, helped the nigga out a little bit, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing about it is that a female can never be to the point where if things don't work out, they feel that nobody else should get a taste of you because they don't want people to feel what they feel. You know what I'm saying? That's like men do that too.
Yes.
Men don't want when they break up with their girls, they don't want to see somebody they know or somebody too close to them. Fuck with their girls. So
That's
they
true.
can feel what you felt. So a female is more crazier when it comes to that. Because if you're saying, all right, bet, you know what I'm saying, we can't, you know, we ain't gonna do this and that and the third, we're gonna be friends. The way they think of here is like, nah, this is a small town. If somebody gets to feel the orgasm and the love that he was giving me, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna be all over this town.
That's a fact.
You have 1 minute left.
All these girls are going to be jumping all over.
That's a fact, Wildkat, and I can relate to that because the females, man, a female rather they ex or they man be in jail before they man sleeping with another woman. You understand? They rather, cause they be like, all right, he in jail, he can't have sex with another woman, so they rather put their man in jail so he won't have another sexual relationship with another woman. You feel me?
Bingo.
No.
Bingo. You hit it right on the head.
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to. It comes down to a female being like, nah, man. If this nigga lays pipe to these chicks out here, these chicks is gonna be fucking lining up in front of this nigga's crib.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So now all of a sudden, all this kidnapping and robberies and talk and all this shit start popping out of nowhere when it never existed in the first place.
Exactly.
You gotta remember. I was on the
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
It's like, you know, sometimes when you're too good at what you're good at, it becomes your worst enemy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And, you know, one thing about when it comes down to relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
I never had no problems in relationships. I know my relationships always went smooth. And even when they ended, you know what I'm saying, they ended smooth. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is like this. You should still be able to be friends.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? When a relationship ends, you don't kill the relationship. You know what I'm saying? By having animosity or hatred. You always got to kill the relationship by saying, listen, it just didn't work. So we go our separate ways. But there's nothing wrong with us being friends.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is up here. Up here, it's like these people, they have a different type of mentality. They swag way different from how we go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I still ain't gonna hate on the person. I won't hate on. Look, even with all this shit I'm going through, my nigga.
Yes.
Like you won't see me like bash or anything, because I had a lot of beautiful moments, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, once you cross that line, you know what I'm saying? Now you kind of like put a blanket on those moments, because you go and vibrate. You know what I mean? You don't look. A lot of people should always understand, and this should be a good example of how people should understand the relationships they get in. My mistake in this relationship was that I ignored the warning signs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The warning signs for me was like a person is taking meds. You know what I'm saying? Once you see a person taking meds, they got a psychiatric problem. You know, that's something you got to be careful about. Because now, if that person is going through mood swings, you got to be able to sustain yourself when that person is going through emotions. If you're not the person that can go through that, then you shouldn't put yourself in that situation, because your resolve for that won't be the resolve that is attributed for that situation. You know, I've learned to be more helpful to those people. I actually felt bad because I thought, you know, she told me a couple of stories, and I'm not going to blow them up.
Yeah.
But she told me a couple of stories, you know what I'm saying, that I felt bad. I don't know if those stories are true though now. Because now, with this situation here, I'm like, man, maybe she told me this shit just to keep me.
It be like that.
You know what I'm saying? Because I felt bad.
Women do that a lot.
I was like, Word?
Yeah.
I was like, word, you went through that? That happened to you? What, for real? And, you know, I felt bad. So I'm like, yo, man. And I said, you know, we gonna do this together, man. Fuck that. I don't care about what you went through. You know, none of that. We gonna do this together. You know what I'm saying? That's my attitude. My attitude is I'm with you. I'm with you 100%, man. If you fall down, I'm gonna pick you up, man. That's the type of nigga I am. I've been like that all my life, and it might kill me in the end or hurt me, but that's just the way I am. I'm not gonna let you. If I'm with you 100%, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And look what it did to me. You really do shit, that shit just it hurt. Morals and principles are so hard to come by nowadays, bro.
Facts.
It's like with ancient dinosaurs, bro. It's like when you try to implement morals and principles, people look at that shit like you weird. Because nowadays people are not certain about nothing. They only live for the moment and try to recreate moments as they go by. People like when I was growing up, you was trying to create something from scratch and trying to keep on to it, so that became your lifeline. Now dudes don't look at shit like that. Now dudes is cutting, but it's like they doing a movie script and it's cut. Replay it over here, cut. You see what I'm saying? They edit it their life, and because they edit their life, they never show about nothing because they don't have no. They don't have a goal. They're not goal oriented.
Yes.
They'll live for 2-3 months. That's a wrap. Let me try this. See what I'm saying? They're not goal oriented. They're not focused on saying, you know what? I'm gonna work on this and try to make this what it is, what it should be. Nah, it's all right. They play the field so much. Don't you notice a lot of women nowadays don't got rings on their fingers?
Facts. Yep, that's a fact, Wildkat. That's a fact.
And a lot of men don't got rings on their fingers either. You know why? Nobody's sure what the fuck they want. Everybody's living like they in a movie script. And they keep cutting and editing, cutting and editing, cutting and editing. And by the time you know it, they're in their 30s, 40s, and they still cutting and editing. They're not sure what they want. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, that puts a lot of discouragement in relationships, bro.
Yes.
It puts a lot of discouragement in relationships because now, you know, you're gonna see people that's gonna be in their 40s and they still single. Men that in their 40s, they still running around.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers are eat harmony and plenty of fish and all this other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just the way of the lifestyle of today's people, man. They don't have direction. And without that, you can't go nowhere. You need direction in order for you to get somewhere.
Yeah.
When you live misdirected, you know, even in here, I've been hearing these niggas walking on these bitches and lying to these bitches too. They'll tell these bitches, yeah, I beat these niggas up yesterday. But nigga, you ain't have that.
1 minute left.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta find somebody that's like you. Because you can't mold, like back in the day, men used to mold women. You can't mold women nowadays, just like women can't mold men. Nobody has direction anymore. So you gotta be picky.
Facts.
Yo. Now let me get to this KillerKev and this CK and shit, right?
Yeah.
But first of all, KillerKev. Everybody knows KillerKev was talking all this IPC shit that he was an IPC. The IPC is not like PC, right? So I believe he made a video not too long ago saying that niggas was in PC because Otisville is a PC jail.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, talking from a nigga that's never been to the Fed, he's wrong. Otisville is not a PC jail. You got dudes like Tut. You got dudes like John Mack.
Mm-hmm.
You got some bona fide dudes in there.
Mm-hmm.
What happened was they converted Otisville into a dropout jail, but these are dudes that were ex-gang members.
Mm-hmm.
So they put them in there because they don't want to be in the gang no more.
Mm-hmm.
So now, why would a nigga, when he goes to jail, go and tell the police, yo, I'm down with this gang or I'm down with that gang? The only person that does that is the nigga that's scared to death because he can't live nowhere else, so he got to go and say, yo, I'm a blood or I'm a crip or I'm a folk, so they can put him with their own people. Because if they put him away from their people, they can't live. So if you can't stand alone as a man, you ain't nothing but a bitch nigga. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you shouldn't have to go. If you go, this is why dudes will be like, yo, but if you're in a dropout jail, but you're gang affiliated, you know what I'm saying? How does that happen? Well, that's very simple. That's because if a nigga went in there, he didn't say shit. Because you're not supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
That's how simple it is. You don't go and tell the police that you gang affiliated. You're a bozo for doing that. And you're a coward.
Mm-hmm.
So when these niggas be running around in the feds and in the state,
Mm-hmm.
and they go and tell the police, yeah, I'm blood, so you gotta put me in this block. Or I'm crip, so you gotta put me in this block. You telling on yourself. And you also telling them that you was a bitch nigga. Because if you don't say nothing, then that's gonna be the test to see if you's a man or not.
Facts.
If you can go in that block, no matter who's there and live.
Facts.
So a lot of these dudes, they be humming something. They be talking about, oh yeah, I was in this jail and that jail, and I was rolling with this car and this, that, and car. Bro, you're supposed to go to any jail. I was in Canaan Penitentiary.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't win in Chicago car. I don't win in Los Angeles car. I don't win in all types of car.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just a New York car.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's what a man does.
Facts.
Now, KillerKev was an IPC. Like, nobody can argue that because he said that himself.
Mm-hmm.
But you also got to look at the reason why the police will put you in IPC is because you won't tell them that you're in danger. So you're ashamed to tell them something that they already know. So they're giving you a chance to tell them. You don't tell them, they're going to take it upon themselves to put you there. So they know you ain't going to live.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's a difference. If you're a threat to the population, you be adversary. Like what I am now. I'm adversary right now in the box.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? So I'm not IPC.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, niggas that be IPC, they either got cut, stabbed, or beat up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did
But
get.
they don't want.
He used to be a boxer, man. He used to be a boxer, and obviously, he went to. I think he said he went to jail for a homo or whatever. So he probably got his ass beat so much. He was like, "Fuck that." He ran and got a gun because he got beat up so much in his amateur boxing career.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, he never came through for no murder.
Okay.
KillerKev, I don't even know why he named himself that. He never came through for no murder.
Mm-hmm.
He came through for a gun charge.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
That's what he did his time for. He did his time for a gun charge.
Oh,
And then from there he went in and did time in the county jail in Elmira for beating up that broad and then looking in the window when she was peeing. And he said that himself too.
Mm. Wow, that's crazy.
You know, he's not even ashamed of his flaws. He just tries to make the joke so people don't think it's serious.
Facts. I'll see right through the
So
nigga. Facts.
So he'll be on Queenzflip, fucking an inflatable doll, and his wife will be up there talking mad shit about him, and he'll be like, that's all funny and game, but it's really the truth that's coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, so is that true? Yeah, because this gonna be like, is that true? Like Killer Kev living in old folks home with his mom or some shit. I heard like that. They gonna watch his rumor. Is that true?
Yeah, he lives in an old folks home. He lives in an old folks home, and it's for people that got disabilities. You know what I'm saying? So, he got disabilities, and so does Lisa. Lisa got disabilities too.
Okay.
So they live together there. You know what I'm saying? Actually, that's her career, not his. That's her career.
Yeah.
When he got ran out of Elmira, that's where he had to go. He had no other place to go to. So he went back with Lisa. She took him back in.
Okay. Yeah.
He's blessed. I would say he's blessed that she took him back in, because if not, he'd be out in the street.
Yeah. So what's up with the CK now? Can you speak on CK?
Yeah, CK, man, CK's a clown, man. First of all, he came out with a song not too long ago. It said it's The Old Man Talks or The Old Man Speaks or some shit.
Yeah.
Now, the funny thing about that is this. Why he didn't play the whole conversation? The reason he didn't play the whole conversation when he's talking with Mac Murder is because Mac Murder was cheat-checking the shit out of him. Mac Murder doesn't like the fact that he's on the tube on the internet, and he was talking about me and all that. And that's what he was saying. If you listen to the song, or the beginning of the song when Mac Murder's talking, he's like, yo, that's my son. Because I know Mac Murder since we was little kids. We was juveniles in Sparkle.
Okay.
That's been my brother since Sparkle. Since we was little kids.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I know him since then. And I lost contact with him because, my situation was I can't be having contact with people that's incarcerated. So, I was just waiting for my shit to expire so I could get back in contact with him. Which is why a lot of times I didn't go. I could have ran down on a lot of these dudes. CK, I could have ran down on him. I could have ran down on Kev and washed them up. But I'll be incriminating myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll be right on the tube, beating CK, because that nigga is a diabetic attack away from dying. Then you got Kev. You saw what happened with Brazy K and Kev.
Yeah.
Just for Saturday night.
Yeah.
The gloves. He's a lying motherfucker because that gym is always open. That shit is on closed. He just ain't want to go downstairs to get the gloves, man, because he saw Brazy K was going to put the gloves on.
Yeah.
That would have ended his YouTube career.
Yeah, man.
Jazzo was just, before I get to Jazzo. So CK, he was in Clinton, and, he's messing with them boys. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was, I believe his name is Devon. I remember Devon. Devon was with me in a couple of spots. Okay. And Devon was there for that, and Devon was blowing that up back then. But CK was denying it all that time.
Yeah.
But then now let's look at now. He messing with that Miss Playful. Miss Playful is not a miss, it's a mister.
Oh shit. Word, Miss Playful?
Yeah, that's a dude, bro.
Wow. That's crazy.
Hey, yo, you ain't know that was a dude?
Hell no. Miss Playful? That's a dude?
That's a dude, bro.
Oh, that's the so-called chick that people been saying who bought CK car and CK was getting money off of, and that's a dude the whole time?
Yeah, that's a dude, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, my nigga, that's a dude. Let me tell you something. DC is the capital of homo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't get me wrong. You got some real niggas in D.C., but there's a lot. They the capital when it comes to that homo shit, bro. And especially when it comes to transgender. Because that's what Miss Playful is. Miss Playful is a transgender.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So Miss Playful got tits and all that, but also got a sword.
Wow. So CK just ain't messing with them boys. He messing with transgenders too.
Yeah, you know, he's not gonna mess with a man out here. He's gonna, but if they got tits, he'll hit it from the back.
Yeah.
You gotta remember. See, you gotta remember something about CK. CK, you know, CK always been a fraudulent individual, even back then.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta remember, I saved his life in that pen in HCM.
Mm-hmm.
If I wouldn't and caught a new one, because that new charge that I caught, I didn't have to catch that new charge. I caught that new charge because I saved his life. Them dudes was about to stab his ass up. And I went and blew dude up. Why? Once I did that, that's a wrap. Everybody got scared because he was leaking all over the place. But they stabbed me up only because of the seriousness of how I got dude.
Yeah.
So I saved his life. Do you see him appreciating that? Nah. You know why? Because that's the type of individual he is. He's not a loyal, real nigga. He's a momentary type of dude. He'll be your man today, but if shit don't go his way, he won't be your man tomorrow. And that's the reason why he got that shit on his face. Because meanwhile he's saying all this shit about Mac, right? He's saying all that shit about Mac, OG Mac, right? But guess what? At the end of the day, a lot of people can say whatever they want to say about that man, but there's nobody in jail because of him. But you know what? A whole lot of people told on him. And he in APX right now with 50-something years. So CK went and ran his mouth and got his shit popped on in Southport in 1998. And there's where he
1 minute left.
Yo, Cat, you got to call me back. We gotta finish talking about this. You gotta call me back after this.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, you could finish
talking. That's what happened to him.
Yeah.
He got popped on. And then he lied and said that he cut like 8 niggas in the pen. That was a lie too. He ain't cut no 8 niggas in the pen. And he didn't knock out Benji. That's who cut him. That was a lie too. You know what I'm saying? All that shit was all lies. Benji ate him. He took it on the hop. He had to. You don't see the size. You don't see the size of that joint. That's why I said it in my song. Nigga got a scar so big it's like the size of my dick. These are people that had animosity. You know what I'm saying? Because when they were down with something, nobody saw it as anything, so they never got to reach any black soul in any type of status. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they used the internet as a way for them to make themselves relevant.
That's how I see it. Facts.
Because if you ask a lot of these dudes out there, you say, yo, you know who CK is? They gonna be like, nah, who's that?
They gonna be like, who?
They gonna say, oh yeah, I heard he's like one of the first Earths or something like that. And Kev, you say anything about him, but I never heard of him.
Yeah.
Nobody never heard of him.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you think nobody never heard of him?
And my family all over Brownsville, they never heard of him. I'm like, how you say?
Yeah, nobody never heard of him.
Yeah.
The reason nobody never heard of him is because he never was relevant.
Exactly.
You know, he said he started to ride in Attica back in, I think he said 982.
Yeah.
And he didn't. He didn't start to ride in Attica. That shit started with a brother named Kai. Kai went to the mess hall and punched this racist CEO in the mess hall. and they beat him down. And when they beat him down, then dudes was coming out themselves, fighting with the police as they were cracking cells one by one.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that happened. It didn't happen that he came out of the cell and he went and dumped the police out and all that. No, that's not how that happened.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So that was fiction. You know, CK will say that they put him in IPC, him and Pimp, and they put him in IPC and Flip.
Mm-hmm.
But that was he got poked over it. That's why he went there.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So, you know, these dudes, they basically use the internet as a resurrection inflatable, like an inflatable boat. You know what I'm saying? They save themselves because they've been drowning. You know.
Facts.
It's sad because a lot of the youth really need to really do their research on people before they even entertain them. You know, because when you give these dudes the entertain, you know, why is it that these dudes don't have any content? Why is it that they can't go on their channels and talk about history and talk about other things? Everything about them is what they saw out the window, what's going on over here, there, and the third. We got Channel 7, Channel 11, Channel 5, Fox 5. We got all those channels if you're going to hear the news on what's going on, or who got shot and who got fucked and all that. These dudes don't have no content because they never was smart individuals. They weren't dudes that took the time to say, you know what, I'm stuck in here for a certain amount of years, let me educate myself. If you look at the dude that wrote that book, on Killer Kev,
yeah,
he even said himself, he said the man was a complex individual. So a lot of times when he does his live, he'll quote shit from a book.
Facts.
You see, but it's not a book that he can teach about. I could read Carl von Clausewitz on war. Robert Greenlee on Auto War, Mao Zedong, Sun Tzu, Attila the Hun, Genghis Khan. I can tell you about all these dudes because those are all the books I've read. Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin. But then, is that really like the things that people want to hear about? Not really. You got to be able to modernize your way of thinking to those of today. Why do you think so many of the youth be like, yo, man, look, where I was at up here, when I met the CK, they be like, man, that old ass nigga, man, he ain't nobody. He not even getting no respect up here in the mountains.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? He not even getting no respect up here in the mountains, bro.
Yeah.
So, and these are people that's claiming, you know, something that he used to be. And why is that? Because they know that shit on his face is an example of what happens when you don't go according to protocol.
Facts. And he got this and he got this group called the Hybrid, but I call him the Gay Mafia. You know, the Shy 120, the Stats 280, the Nitro, and the Shooter 90, the Shooter dude. Like I don't understand. Like, tell me what you think about those dudes. But first of all, I'm gonna start out with Shooter, man. Shooter, man, he went in for a gun charge, federal crime, and he got out so fast. I think something that don't sit right with me. I don't know what the fuck happened, but that do not sit right.
I don't know. Didn't he disappear? He's back on the scene again?
Who, Shooter?
Yeah.
Yeah, he home, though. He home. That's all I know. He came home real fast after that federal gun charge. I know that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That already tells you right there, bro.
Yeah.
That's the man that was in Operation Hardball. You see what I'm saying? That's how, remember the song? Remember Operation Hardball?
Yep, I remember that. Facts.
We know you got excited But how did everybody else go to jail? And you disappeared from the indictment.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, shot 120.
Yeah.
Shoot a load of buster. Like shot 120. What is shot 120? Shot 120 is like an entree. He's like a Thanksgiving turkey to a bunch of hungry pilgrims, bro.
Yeah.
And he's been a Thanksgiving turkey, bro. It ain't like it's something that's new. He's been a Thanksgiving turkey for years.
Yeah, talk about it, Wildkat. Like what's up with dude? Like, cause you said, I remember you said something about dude. There's like some mook accusations going out about dude. Is that true?
Nah, that ain't no. That's true. That ain't no allegation. That's the truth, bro. He got knocked out in the swing. He knocked his ass out in the swing over another move.
Yeah.
So he got knocked out. That was. He was messing with a mook that another mook was messing with. Mm-hmm. So the other mook caught him in the movie theater and knocked his ass out.
Wow.
And he caught some cancer shit. That's why he was going through chemotherapy. You didn't know that either, did you?
No, I didn't know. Hell no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was just going through chemo.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's like I said, you know, if dudes is around that dude and they claiming a certain thing, they got to be damn fools or don't know what the hell they doing. Because that dude, that Luke, is fooled. And he been fooled. He been fooled for years. Who don't know that? Whoever don't know that nigga is fooled, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell they doing. They should not be claiming anything. They should just get a job, go to school, and sit down somewhere. Yeah. So if you around that dude and you claiming something, knowing that he's fooled for that, what you're claiming, you's a fool.
Mm-hmm.
Jazzo was a confused puppy. Mm. But what happened with Jazzo was once I exposed the fact that he shot an 11-year-old boy, mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, he started popping more pills. Mm. You know what I'm saying? So that led to him going OD on the pills, and then look what happened. He lost his cool.
Yeah.
And now he on Rikers Island now, he in PC.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He can't live in Pop Dog. That ain't happening.
Definitely.
He had to check it.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, it's sad that and then they was trying to blame Queenzflip for all this shit. I don't blame Queenzflip for nothing. Mm-hmm. Let's get this record straight. I don't blame Queenzflip for nothing. If anything, I give Queenzflip the pimp of the year. Because Queenzflip pimped the shit out of Kev. Mm-hmm. Pimped the shit out of CK. Mm-hmm. To the point where he don't need Amy. And he don't need CK. He don't need neither one of them niggas. CK is mad because Amy got more of a hold on Flip than he did. And at the same time, the only thing I blame Queenzflip on is he didn't do his research. All that shit that Kev told him, he thought that shit was true. He really thought Kev was like that. Mm-hmm. And in all actuality, he wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only thing that's fucked up. But you know, I give Queenzflip his props, man, because you know, at least Queenzflip gave what Queenzflip did was a positive thing. He gave everybody an opportunity to expand. So he did interviews with everybody and let them, you know, say what they had to say. Mm-hmm. You know, CK went up there and said that this beat ain't never put in no work. You know, I don't know why he said that, because he knows that man did put in work. And then he goes and retracts what he says, and then he says he didn't say it. Yes, you did say that. You said that the man did not put in no work. So you was bashing on that man to get props.
Mm.
And then you had all these other dudes jacking it.
Yeah.
And that man been on the ground in ADX for a couple of decades, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the reason why I don't. You know, that's the reason why I don't bang, man. You know, I live a life where, you know, I'm a family. I'm trying to be a family man. You know, as you can see, I tried and I blundered, but it doesn't stop me from keep on trying. But look at what these dudes turned a nation into chaos, and that's why, because they have that mentality. If I can't have it, nobody else can. So I'm gonna destroy it, while not looking like I'm destroying it.
Yeah.
That's what these books. That's what they get out of those books. All the War, 48 Laws of Power. That's what they get from those books. If I can't have it, nobody can, so I'm gonna destroy it. Kev can't have it. He don't have no content. He can't sit there. Remember how I used to talk about the COVID? I used to talk about heart silence.
Yeah.
I used to talk about Typhoid Mary. I talked about Rockefeller's underground train, the train stations, the animals, and all that.
Yeah.
They can't do that. Their whole thing is they got to create an image. They got to
1 minute left.
Yeah.
They got to be that. I'm that thug.
Yeah, so Wildkat, man, we about to close up, man, you know, because about to close up and stuff. So can you tell people how to, you know, if they want to send some, if they want to, you know, support you, like, can you tell them how to, you know, how they could send you anything or show you support?
Yeah, they can show me support, man. Just go to, just give them my name, MarcoAlmonte, and go to smartdeposit.com. You know what I'm saying? And I send my love to everybody, man. And I hope people learn from the situation that I'm in, and I hope people learn from the things that I say, because I'm only here to teach. I'm never here to bash anybody. I'm only always here to tell the truth. And at the same time, man, you know, even though people do bad things, man, we still gotta love them somehow. You heard?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
Facts. So that was exclusive, man. I gave y'all, man. Salute to Wildkat. Y'all heard we said how y'all can support him, whatever. Show him support, man. Salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody that's about to watch this video. Rahski, this Rahski Productions exclusive. Rahski Productions, the first person to get this interview. So salute to everybody. Y'all can like, y'all can share, y'all can subscribe. Make sure y'all get this video out here. You know, I'm trying to push a positive movement, and I'm trying to shed light on this brother. So, you know, like I said, man, free Wildkat, and hopefully this man, when he get out, hope he get a big lawsuit out of this. You understand? So salute to everyone that's about to watch this video. Y'all got it first from y'all boy. That's exclusive. Rahski Productions. Salute y'all. 1.